Hello everyone, thank you for coming and visit me again on another video tutorial. This tutorial I'm going to give you today is on how to add arcade games to your Nuke Arcade, and I'm also going to show a couple of minor fixes that you may have or may need. I know the information's out there, but it's extremely hard to find. I know I spent better part of the day researching this, and I still didn't find one answer, so I manually went and found my own workaround. It took like 5, 6 different guesses, and I finally did figure it out, so I'll let you guys know about that one. So, if you have any ideas for future video tutorials, or have any questions or comments that you'd like to mention about the video tutorial, you can go to my website, which is headshotdomain.net. We also ask of a donation, if you can, to help pay for the hosting and the streaming of these video tutorials. If you're looking for any great modules or blocks, or if you have a question on general PHP Nuke or Raven Nuke, Nuke Evolution, any type of questions, go over to clanthemes.co.uk. Over there, there's a bunch of talented scripters, mod writers, theme artists. I mean, a bunch of great themes there. And, yeah, just be part of the great community that's there. So, enough talking. Let's get going on this. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure you do have. Here, let me minimize these because we don't need those right now. I'll show you those in a few minutes. But what you want to make sure that you do have is the module installed. Well, if you have the Arcade Volume 3.0.2, that is the newest or the latest one out there, I do recommend making sure you have that installed. I did throw it up on clanthemes.co.uk in the download section for a download for only Nuke Evolution. I have not tested it out on any other type of CMS out there. There may have to be some edits that will probably have to be done. If so, then I'll see what I can do. If I can get it so it's ported over for other CMS. If not, you might be able to find it. But if you do find it, there is a program inside here, inside the contrib, I do recommend using. Open up the contrib. It's called Arcade Tweaks RC2. That is what we're going to be using today. This thing makes everything a lot easier. I'll show you the old manual way, but that way is less reliable. This way, it's a lot quicker, a lot faster, more likely going to work on your first try. So, and it's a very simple install. All you have to do is upload the HTML files, the files, modules, arcade tweaks, that into that folder. Yeah, it's just one file and a few images. That's it. So, since we're done with that, let's get rid of that, and let's get straight to what we're going to be working with. As you can see, I have two files right here. They're the arcade games zips. One's called Arcade Games 1, the other one's called Arcade Games 2. These are two file packs that I'm going to be uploading to Clan Themes inside the club area. Not the downloads area, the club area. So I don't want to hear people say, well, I heard in the video tutorial he was adding it to the downloads. I'm not adding it to the downloads. It's going to be downloaded, but you can download it, but from the club area. Just making sure you guys have a note of that. But inside there's going to be two folders. This one's going to host games 1 through 800. And this one here is going to hold 801 through 1543. and also a few extra ones that I picked up I enjoyed playing, so I threw on. Some I just thought other people might be interested, so I also threw them in. And these actually have to be loaded in two different ways. Uh, uh, these ones are a different format. These are IB Pro, and these ones are the V Arcade, V3 Arcade, I believe it's called. So we'll start off with the V3 Arcade, and I picked out this game, Simon. We all remember Simon, the old game. I do recommend testing out the games before you actually install them. And the way you can do that is just open up the zip file. I believe I found this one in, hold on, 12300, yep, right here. Here, let me just close the zip file. All you do is open the zip file with WinZip, or if you have WinRAR, use WinRAR, and you'll notice there's several files in here. We don't need this one, and we don't need this one. We do need the SWF and the two images. So let's double click on this Simon SWF. And I'm just going to let you guys know, when the sounds do happen on the games, I will not talk, because it will override, and when I'm doing editing, I will be bringing it down. So as soon as the game's over with, I'll pick up talking. I have to do it this way for this. Also, I just want to throw out, when we do get to my website and shuffling through pages, you're going to hear something like somebody clearing their throat. It's not me. It's actually my website. It's my donate button. It's a flash button, something that I made. So just give you that heads up. You'll probably hear it at intervals throughout the whole thing. It can get a little annoying. But enough of that. Let's get back to this, and let's give this a try. If you're wondering, I did end that game just to prove a point. If you double click on it and nothing happens, or a pop-up says you want to open this program with whatchamacallit, another thing you can do is right click on the file, open with, and pick Firefox. I do not recommend using Internet Explorer ever for anything. Spite you, those idiots that keep saying Internet Explorer is safe and they love it. That's exactly what they are. They are idiots. Every intelligent or non-intelligent, even I believe a single cell life form, knows that Internet Explorer sucks and is very unsecure. So use Firefox or something, anything better than Internet Explorer. Hell, use Maxon if you like the Internet Explorer ways. Maxon is more secure than Internet Explorer. But here, you can easily try it with Firefox. Now, as you see, you can test it out and play it this way. So once we've tested it out and we played it, and you're like, hey, I want to have this one on my arcade, then what you want to do is open up your website, FTP, and go into modules, forums, games. Inside here, you'll notice there's folders called games, images, pics, and then you'll see like a bunch of SWF files that I've already uploaded. Well, the games and images, despite what they're called, you're not going to be using them. So just leave them alone. Don't use them. Don't touch them. What you want to do, actually, is take the SWF and just drop it right in here. And then you can highlight the two images. Let's see, yep, that's fully uploaded. Take the images and drop them right into the pics folder. So everybody understands the game actually goes into the folder modules, forums, games. As you can see right here, public HTML, also known as root. You're not going to put it into this folder here called games or images. You may not have those folders. You may have those folders. If you do, ignore them. If you don't add them in. Very simple. Okay, now we have that in. Let's head over and install this game. Like I said before, you want to have that arcade tweaks already in. So let's go to arcade tweaks. If you don't have it in your navigation like I do, you can easily come over to your admin menu, go to admin, go to your admin section of your site, which I'm heading to right now. And then click on modules. Inside modules, you'll see it. You want to make sure you have it activated. Set it to active administration only. Don't have it for any Joe Schmo see. Put it as administration, and just go to it. Now, what you want to do is go over to unreferenced SWFs and click on that. And that's not what I wanted. So let's click all. That one we're going to get to shortly. Here it is right here, Simon. And we're just going to click and be sure you do the Intelli add. And now what we want to do is come over and look for, it's probably on page 2, Simon, right here. And what you want to do is test it. He's going to see this guy right here. He's going to be clearing his throat in a few seconds, about 20 seconds, 15 seconds. So. See, that was him. But let's open this up in a new tab. And here it is. Here's Simon. So what we're going to do is we're going to test this out. I'm going to lose on purpose just to let you guys know. Then as you can see, it brought us to this congratulations place. You are the new champion. I'm just going to write test. And then click submit. And it should take us right back to the game. And as you can see now, I'm the current highest score with 1 point. That's because I am that damn good. Just joking. But as you can see, that's all it is to upload these. Now we're going to try something a little bit more difficult. Remember that one that we left behind before? I'm going to click on reference SWFs again. Drop kick the feint. Yeah. I shouldn't have uploaded that already for you guys. I thought I removed it. But I guess I didn't. So, yep, here it is right here. Oh well. What we're going to want to do is, this is part of my picks right here. These ones. And what I told you before, these are IB Pro. Well, there is a difference between these ones and these ones, and I'll get to that right now. With the IB Pros, we're going to upload Dropkick the Feints right here, which I have opened already, so let me open up that. And you'll notice right here there's a folder called game data. Then you'll see the image, a PHP file, SWF file, index file. Well, what you want to do with these type of games, where it has game data, a lot of times you won't need it, but I found that actually this one you do, and some of them you do. So we're going to go back to our public HTML. This is our root, and you won't have this folder, but create it. It's called Arcade, all lowercase, ARCADE. Create a folder inside your root called Arcade, and open up that, and you'll see how I have it, game data. So let's go back to the root, and what you would do is just open up the zip, have the zip here. What I do, I don't like extracting if I don't have to extract the things from the zip file, so what I do is I just grab the folder and I drop it right into the arcade. And it's going to ask me, do I want to overwrite all these right here, and I want to, just for purposes of uploading, showing that this is how you would do it. And if you look at the bottom, it's uploading right into the right file structure. And once you have that, then you go to forums, or modules, sorry, forums, and then games. And this is where you would take the game. Here, let's move. Can't do that. Just drop the game right in there. Overwrite. You won't have to overwrite because you'll be uploading a fresh copy. And you would do the same thing with the image. Just drop that into pics. And once you have those up there, you can minimize. This is where we're going to come into several errors, and this is why I want to bring this up also. Let me close that and minimize that. Minimize that. We'll bring this back up, and we'll just install this normally with the IntelliAd. The game's going to be there. We'll see that right here. See the images right there, everything. Let's click on that image. I'll be quiet and I'm going to play this one round, and then we're going to see what's up. Okay, as you can see, I just submitted the score, and if you look up here, you'll notice that the URL is all wrong, and the path is wrong. This will happen with you guys using Nuke Evolution. I wish they actually decided to put out a README explaining what is going on and why this is happening, but they didn't. So, and this was the hardest thing for me to figure out, and come find out it was the easiest, it was the most simplest answer. It didn't come to me right away. But with Nuke Evolution, they have a little file called HT access, that they jam-packed with a bunch of extra things to help out with security. Well, one of them is right here. It says rewrite condition. If you notice, right here, we're trying to reference this. That little bit of code that I have highlighted right there. Well, if we come back to the HC access, you'll notice they have that blocked right here. That little bit of code right there. So, in turn, by having that right there, it's saying, their little code right here is saying, nope, can't happen. So, an easy fix around it is just comment it out using the number sign. Put a number sign right in front of it, and then put a space. And then you can press Control S, or just hit File, Save, it doesn't matter. Come back, and let's get back to the root of your site, because that's where the HT access is, right there. And if you're running Nuke Sentinel, you probably have the HT access also there. Nuke Evolution added extra things into it for security. So I threw in a couple of things also myself, but most of it you'll see Nuke Evolution added, and that's one of the things that all you have to do is get around. Is it important to have that? Not really. So your best bet is just comment it out. No big deal. So once you have that, let's minimize that, come back here, and let's give that game another try. I'm going to click back, and then I'm going to refresh, play it quickly, and hopefully we'll see another error. Not as dramatic as this, just we're not going to go to the high score page. So let's give it a try. As you can see, it didn't bring us to where we would submit our message or our high score. Well, this is another thing that you're going to have to watch out for. In the arcade tweaks, we're going to go to this game, which is Dropkick to Faint, and click Edit. Oops, let me refresh that because I did delete it and reinstall it. And this was an old one, so right here, let's click Edit. As you can see, I have under score management type is set up as a V3 Arcade. We're going to have to change that to IB Pro. There are three options: Activity, IB Pro, V3 Arcade. If you know it is a V3 Arcade, then leave it alone because that's going to be default. If you know it's an IB Pro game, when you do the IntelliAd, you'll see where it says type, and this one says type 3, this one says type 4. Type 4 is your IB Pro. Type 3 is your I can't even think. Ooh, that's the page I wanted to show you. See, as you can see, the type 3, type 4. If you know it's a type 4 or a type 3, then just leave it like as is. But the type 3 is the V3 Arcade, and the type 4 is the IB Pro. As for the activity, I really don't know, so let's do a quick check, see what this one says it is. I'm a little curious at it. Let me click refresh. It says, oh, type 5. Okay, I didn't know there was a type 5. I've never seen that in the options. But let's bring this to type 4 or IB Pro, and by bringing it to IB Pro, that will make the stats, everything work. Another thing I wanted to bring up is I did notice that the game is a little small, so I'm going to bring that up to 600. Let's do 400. One thing with IB Pro games is when you do win the game and you do submit it, it takes a little bit longer to submit the score. So don't be nervous or anything. So let's go back, and I'm going to refresh, play quickly one round. And as you can see now, the errors are fixed and it is submitting the score, and everything's all set. That's all to it. I mean, I hope this helps a bit. Just remember that it's the line inside the HC access rewrite con. You're looking for this. So here, I'll hold this for a second and just write that down. If you're running Nuke Evolution only, Raven Nuke, I believe, does not have that, and same with regular Nuke. If Raven Nuke does have it in there, then that's something I did not know, because I haven't used Raven Nuke in a while. So, and I'll hopefully have a notation inside this tutorial, maybe in the comments later down, let you guys know if I did figure out if the module that I added will work on Raven Nuke, and I'll put down any other information with this tutorial later on as I find them out for you. It might be a week down the road, it might be a month down the road. I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I hope everything was helpful. And again, if you have any questions, please ask at my website. Come in, register. Very helpful here. Uh, we have a bunch of things here, and we do talk inside the forums, and we do have 18 plus games on here. Only 9 of them right now. I'm going to have more later on. But if you do come to our site and you want to try them out, you would have to register, and this just gets us so we're secured. We do not ask for a credit card or anything, because no, we don't distribute porno. That's not what we're about. We just found some of these games are a little bit more suited for the mature audience. But again, with the arcade, you can do different categories. You can set them up for different people to have control. Like groups can go into one area rather than another. Yeah. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, thank you for watching. And again, visit headshotdomain.net and clanthemes.co.uk. Enjoy.